Let's check out how to perform automatic pagination using styles. I look at this heading up here called bay leaf, which is the heading for this particular topic here, and I can see that if I click on it, I look over in the styles pane and it's just called bold. There is no style called bold. It's basically just the normal style with some bold that's been applied. I can see that by looking at the direct formatting, just says bold. Remember, direct formatting says that you're taking a style and adding a little something to it, but you're not saving it inside of the style itself. So I can see that here for bay leaf, and if I scroll down, I see it for the other heading names as well. Cinnamon is using bold. Cloves is using bold. Well, if I were to come out here and just click on bold and choose to delete this thing and click on yes, it basically just takes this thing out, and I see that it's disappeared all the way through here. Also notice that bay leaf starts on a new page, but I can see that cinnamon doesn't start on a new page. I see that cloves kind of starts out here in the middle of a page. Coriander, same thing, and looks like cumin actually has its heading starting at the bottom of one page where I have the photograph or the graphic of it down starting on another page. Nutmeg also, same thing going on here. I'd like to have all of these start on their own pages. So to do this, I can set this up with styles. It should be pretty easy. I'm just going to come out here to my first entry. I will go ahead and select it. I'm going to go ahead and make it bold. Probably maybe just for fun, I'll come out and put a border underneath it, something like this, and maybe bump up the font a little bit. And I get this look like so. And I'd like to go ahead and apply this to my other areas as well. But I'd also like to have this thing show up on its own page. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is to come out here and get rid of this page break. I suspect that there's a manual page break. There it is right there. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, press delete just to get rid of that guy. And I'm going to go ahead and select this guy and add one more entry to it. I'm going to come out here and under the paragraph setting, I'm going to click the dialog launcher, and under lines and page breaks, I'm going to say page break before. That'll force a page break before the style is applied here. I'll go ahead and click OK, and now I can see that this starts on a brand new page. I'm going to go out here and name this thing. So I'll come out here to my styles pane, and at the bottom I'll click on new style, and I'll give this a name. And I will just call this Spice Heading Page Break. This thing is based on the normal style. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and just click OK, and now I see the style down here called Spice Heading Page Break, and it starts on other pages. So subsequently I will come out here and find my other spaces and include this. There's cinnamon. I'll go ahead and click on this guy and choose Spice Heading Page Break, and it starts cinnamon on a whole new page. I'm going to come out here and find another cloves. Now, since Spice Heading Page Break was the last paragraph style formatting that I've used, I can just click on cloves. I can come up and press the F4 key, and it applies the style automatically. I'll do the same for coriander. I'll just press F4. Come down here to cumin, press F4, and come out here to nutmeg, press F4. Pepper, press F4. And star anise and press F4. What's left here? Turmeric. And it looks like I've gone ahead and set this up. Now all of my different spices, and I can see that by just scrolling through here. I can also just zoom back and I can see all of these at once. If I just zoom back a little bit with my zoom tool, I can see all of these guys showing up on separate pages here.